Hello everybody, welcome back to the Fly BMW channel. By the way, check that sign up. I've recently bought it out on one of the online shops. So anyway, in this video I'm talking about how I'm changing the glow plugs on my X5 e70. So the engine here is M57. It's a diesel 3-liter engine, and I couldn't find a very good decent video on YouTube which could walk me through from A to Z in terms of which nuts and bolts need to be removed. So I decided to give it a go myself, without going to an indie shop or a dealer. I don't think it should be a big challenge. So I don't pretend this video to be an instructional how-to, but still, if you are my subscriber and if you want to know how these things are done, to just give you a rough idea of how this is being done, I'd like to show you what you need to remove. So obviously you got to remove the engine cover. In addition to that, you have to remove over there is there's a little bit of an engine cover, so that has to be come off. In addition to that, you have to remove the EGR valve. You see I'm running EGR delete kit, so there is no EGR here. In addition to that, you gotta remove these nuts, these bolts. There are around maybe 18 of those, or 12 of those. Then you have to remove these, nuts, these ones. There is one here, 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 and here. And this one is 11 millimeter. This is 10 millimeter. Yeah, and then I think this thing should come off. Alright, so as you can see here, I removed the intake manifold. Now I'm in the middle of removing glow plug number 5. These are the ones which already came off. I'm replacing these gaskets. Yeah, so far so good. Nothing broke off. I don't have a torque wrench, so I'm just using my memory and good sense. So in addition to removing and replacing these profile gaskets, I'm also removing and replacing these ones, which are sitting over here, right, you see? And here are the new parts. I'm going to be installing the Bosch glow plugs. Here are the profile gaskets. Okay, and there should be around, so over here there should be also the circular gaskets. This one is for where the EGR valve is sitting. Alright, now you can see all the gaskets in place. I replaced the circular ones, the rectangular profile ones, and this one where the EGR valve is sitting. The next step is now to just install the glow plugs. Oh, and by the way, my old plugs used to be Battle brand, but the new ones are Bosch. I'm sorry about my looks. Well, I'm trying to be extremely careful with tightening the glow plugs, because the internet is full of stories about people stripping the thread or breaking the glow plug altogether. So I'm just trying to use my common sense, and rechecking the strength of the glow plug tension every time I could. So, job is finished. Now, I wouldn't call this a very easy thing to do, because there are lots of things that can go wrong. Actually, one thing went wrong. To be exact, I dropped one of the washers, not inside the engine, but in the engine bay. So I tried now moving the car, back and forth, but the washer wouldn't drop on the ground. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to order that missing washer and then put it back in. So I replaced all the glow plugs, I replaced the washers, these rubbery gaskets, and so far so good. There are no errors whatsoever, and I hope that the engine will run smoothly and there will be no issues whatsoever in the near future. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much. Stay safe and bye.